What if I told you that you've already got everything you need to build a powerful athletic physique? Seriously, no expensive gyms, no complicated machines, and definitely no confusing plans. Just a simple blueprint, 90 days, and the decision to change. All right, let's dive in and unlock the secret to building your dream body, right from your own home.
Okay, first things first, we need a clear target. We're not just going to work out randomly, we're building something specific. So let's get crystal clear on what that dream body actually looks like.
I mean, really think about it for a second. How did ancient warriors or Greek athletes get those incredible statuesque bodies? They didn't have rows of treadmills and fancy cable machines. They had a secret, a fundamental principle of strength that's just as powerful today. And you can use it too.
But let's be real for a minute. For most of us, the fitness journey just stops before it even gets going. You've got the crazy high gym fees, the time it takes to travel there and back, the overwhelming feeling when you see all those confusing exercises, and let's face it, who has the time? These are the real walls standing in our way.
So here's the goal we're aiming for. We're not trying to look like some massive bodybuilder. We're going for a balanced, natural, and just plain awesome-looking physique. You know, wide shoulders that fill out a t-shirt, a lean waist that creates that killer V-shape, and strong, toned arms. It's a body that doesn't just look strong, it makes you feel amazing and confident in whatever you wear. All right, now we got to tackle the biggest question you probably have. How on earth can I build real muscle without a gym? And that brings us to the single biggest myth in the entire fitness world.
So the myth is that you absolutely have to be in a gym to grow. But the truth, your muscles have no clue if you're in a fancy gym or your bedroom. They only understand one single thing: challenge. You don't need to lift super heavy weights, you just need to create a challenge that forces your body to adapt and get stronger. And the scientific name for this whole concept is progressive overload. It's the simple, undisputed key to all muscle growth, period. All it means is that to keep growing, you have to find ways to consistently make your workouts a little bit harder over time. That's it.
And this makes it so easy to understand. Imagine lifting a bucket of water 10 times. The first day, it's tough. But if you do it every single day, after about 2 weeks, it starts to feel pretty light, right? Your body has adapted. Well, at that exact moment, growth stops. So how do you kickstart it again? It's simple. You add more water to the bucket. You increase the challenge. That is progressive overload in a nutshell.
Okay, enough with the theory. You get the science now, so it's time for action. Let's get into the actual blueprint and see how this all comes together in your 90-day plan.
But before we even look at a single exercise, this right here is the golden rule. You have to burn this into your brain. Form is everything. Rushing through sloppy reps is going to get you nowhere, and it might even get you injured. It's always about quality over quantity. Feel the muscle working on every single rep. So here it is, your entire week laid out and super simple. We're only working out 3 days a week with a push-pull leg split. Why? Because, and this is so important, you don't grow when you're working out. You grow when you rest. Recovery is where the real magic happens. On Monday, it's push day. We're hitting the chest, shoulders, and triceps. We'll start with classic push-ups. Now, when those start to feel easy, you just elevate your feet on a chair to make them harder. See? Progressive overload right there. Then we've got pike push-ups to build those shoulders. And finally, some dips using a chair or your bed to really blast the triceps. Wednesday is pull day, focusing on the back and biceps. Bodyweight rows are one of the best ways to train your back at home. You can use a sturdy table or even a bed sheet looped over a door handle for these. Then we've got Supermans, which are amazing for building a strong lower back. The key here is to really squeeze at the top of the movement and hold it. And Friday is legs and core day. And please, never, ever skip leg day. Squats and lunges build your body's foundation, while planks and crunches are going to forge a rock-solid, stable core. This is what gives you that powerful, athletic look. Now, you could follow that workout plan to the letter, but you won't see a single result if you ignore this next part. The workout is only half the battle. We got to talk about the fuel. This just says it all, doesn't it? Your workout actually breaks your muscles down. The real magic, the growth, it all happens afterward. And that whole process is fueled 100% by what you eat. And look, you do not need a crazy restrictive diet. Just follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, eat healthy, nutritious, home-cooked food. The other 20%, go on, eat what you like. This is what makes it sustainable and simple and actually effective. Here's another amazing way to think about nutrition. Your workouts create these tiny little tears in your muscles. Think of them like small cracks in a wall. Your body's job is to repair that wall and build it back even stronger. Well, protein is the cement you need for that repair job. And carbs are the energy for the workers who carry the cement. You absolutely need both.
And guess what? This fuel is probably already sitting in your kitchen. For protein, we're talking eggs, lentils, yogurt. For carbs, you've got rice, potatoes, fruits, and don't forget healthy fats from things like almonds and walnuts. They act as a lubricant for your whole system. See? It's that simple.
And the one thing everyone seems to forget? Water. Your muscles are about 70% water. If you're dehydrated, your performance and recovery just plummet. You've got to aim for at least 3 to 4 liters every single day. Do not underestimate this.
So, you've got the workout plan, you've got the fuel plan, but there's one last secret, one ingredient that ties it all together and really determines whether you succeed or you fail.
And this is it. Motivation is great. It's a spark, but sparks die out. Discipline. Discipline is the fire that you build that keeps you going, especially on the days you don't feel like it. Discipline is showing up when you're tired. It's choosing a healthy meal when you're craving junk food. That's the real test. And that's what builds not just a great body, but true character.
We've gone through the science, the workout, and the fuel. Everything you need is right here, in your hands. Your 90-day transformation challenge starts right now.
Look, the next 90 days are going to pass no matter what you do. They'll be gone in a flash. The only question is, where do you want to be when they're over? In the exact same spot you're in right now? Or are you going to be looking in the mirror at a stronger, more confident, more powerful version of yourself? The choice is yours. Your time starts now.